Example and a very warm welcome on Super Spellers! I'm Thimphu Chindoji, your host on this program, and today on Super Spellers, the semi-final match, we have an interesting match between Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School and Changzamtog Lower Secondary School. Let's now introduce our contestants. From Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School, we have Dezelpek Doji and Doji Choden. From Changzamtog Lower Secondary School, let's say hello to Dichen Hamogelsen and Jigmi Wangmo. It's the first time the two teams are meeting, so we wish you the best of luck, okay? And we will get you the rules of the contest now.
Spell it round. Teams get 6 words each to spell. 5 points are awarded for each correct spelling. 45 seconds is the time limit per spelling. Word file round. Super crossword. Teams choose a super crossword each. The super crosswords are based on thematic words and contain 10 definitions of the words related to science, geography, social studies, etc. 5 points are awarded for each correct answer. 5 minutes is the time limit for solving the super crossword. Spell line. Teams are given words to spell. The words are at a higher difficulty level. 45 seconds is the time limit. The correct spelling earns the teams a chance to mark an O or X on the spell line board. If a team spells a word incorrectly, then the opponent team gets a chance to spell the same word. When a stalemate happens on the spell line, a tiebreaker is called for. The team that can spell all words correctly during the tiebreaker wins the spell line. 10 points are awarded for winning the spell line. 45 seconds is the time limit for each spelling. Rapid fire round. Teams get 2 minutes time to spell as many words as possible. 2 points are awarded for each correct spelling.
We're now ready to begin our first round, which is the Spell It round. For the Spell It round, Dezel and Dorji, your first word is cantonment. Cantonment is a noun, a military garrison or camp.
cantonment.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. Cantonment is the way you hear it, cantonment, okay? Now your second word is ineffectual. Ineffectual is an adjective not producing any of the desired effect.
Ineffectual, ineffectual.
Well done. That's 5 points for you. Ineffectual was the correct spelling. Now for your third word, peripheral. Peripheral is an adjective of or relating to or situated on the edge of a periphery or something.
peripheral.
Oh, that's incorrect. peripheral. Okay, now your fourth word coming to you is tactical.
tactical, tactical.
And that is well done. 5 points for you. Okay, now your second last word is mediocre.
mediocre.
Mediocre, and that is the correct spelling. Well done. 5 points. Your final word now is inarticulate. Inarticulate is an adjective unable to speak distinctly or express oneself clearly.
inarticulate, inarticulate.
And that is well done. 5 points. All right, so the spell it round comes to you now, Changzamtog Lower Secondary School. Are you ready? Your first word is convolution. Convolution is a coil or twist, especially of one of many.
convolution.
That's incorrect. convolution. Now your second word is indulgence.
indulgence, indulgence.
And that is correct. Well done. 5 points. Your third word now is perilous. Perilous is an adjective full of danger or risk.
peralys, perilous.
That's incorrect, I'm afraid. Peril. Have you heard of the word peril? Perilous. Okay, perilous. Now your fourth word is triumphant.
TRIUMPHANT, triumphant.
And that is well done. 5 points. Now, your second last word is marinade. Marinade is a noun, a sauce typically made of oil, vinegar, spices, and herbs in which meat, fish, and other food is soaked before cooking in order to flavor or soften it.
MERINADE, marinade.
M-A?
MERIDA.
M-E-R-I. Oh, that's incorrect. Almost had it. It's M-A-R-I-N-A-D-E. Okay, so now your last word is incessant. Incessant is an adjective of something regarded as unpleasant, continuing without pause or interruption when there's too much rain, right? Incessant.
INCESSENT, incessant.
That's incorrect. INCESSANT is the correct spelling, okay? So at the end of the spell it round, the scores are Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School has 20 points and Changzamtog Lower Secondary School has 10 points. And the round coming up next is called the word file round. For the word file round, we begin with the super crosswords. And I have 2 crosswords here with me. So now you please call out a hand, left, right. Okay, so you go with the left, okay? Right. This is left and this is right. And audience, you get a copy each. Okay, and your time starts now. Rita, wait. Okay. For the school here from Changzamtog Lower Secondary School, we have down. The clues for down is one down is a porous black solid consisting of an amorphous form of carbon contained in a residue when wood, bone and other organic matter is heated in the absence of air. 2 down is a highly contagious viral infection of the respiratory passages causing fever, severe aching and often occurring in epidemics. The 4 down is the quantity of mass per unit of volume of a substance. 6 down is a large semi-aquatic reptile similar to a crocodile but with broader and shorter head, native to Americas and China. And their 7 down is an act of slaughtering an animal or person or surrendering a possession of as an offering to a deity. For Changzamtog Lower Secondary School, now the clue for across is 1 across. Soft white substance formed when milk coagulates used as the basis for cheese. The 3 across is a unit of heredity which is transferred from a parent to offspring and is held to determine some characteristics of the offspring. 5 across is a strip of hair left to grow above the upper lip. 8 across is an entertainer on stage or television whose act is designed to make an audience laugh. And then 9 across is a list of ingredients, sometimes kept a secret, in which something is made. So these are all the definitions they have, and it's for down and across, and Changzamtog Lower Secondary School has to uncover it, and when they uncover it, they get 5 points for each correct. Can I have one? Dezel and Dorji, they have a very interesting crossword. Their one down is a person who works at the switchboard of a telephone exchange. Their four down is a natural aptitude or skill. Five down is an organ in the human or animal body which secretes particular chemical substances for use in the body or for discharge into the surroundings. A bright green precious stone consisting of chromium-rich variety of beryl. Their nine down is a tool, container or other article, especially for household use. Two across is a painting, drawing, photograph or engraving of a person, especially one depicting only the face, head and shoulders. The three across is a long stick with a cross piece at the top used as support under the armpit by a lame person. The seven across is secretly listen to a conversation. Eight across is a person who is trained to travel in a spacecraft. And 10 across is make something look more attractive by adding extra items like furniture or images like paintings to it. That's very good. You solved all this. Wow. Time is about to be over now. Please wrap it up. And time is up. Stop, please. Changzamtog Lower Secondary School. Dichin and Jigme, how did you find the crossword?
Difficult.
It was difficult this time? Okay. What are the words you were able to uncover?
One across.
One across. A soft white substance formed when milk coagulates, used as a basis for cheese.
Curd.
Curd is the word we were looking for.
C-U-R-D, curd.
C-U-R-D is the correct spelling. 5 points. Yes, the other ones you got now?
Three across.
Three across is a unit of heredity which is transferred from parent to offspring and is held to determine some characteristics of the offspring.
Gene.
Gene is the word.
G-E-N-E, gene.
And that is the correct spelling. Well done. 5 points. And the other one, please.
Five across.
Five across is a strip of hair left to grow above the upper lip.
Moustache.
Moustache is the one we were looking for.
M-O-U-S-T-A-C-H-E.
That is the correct spelling. 5 points. Well done.
Eight across.
8 across, an entertainer on stage or television whose act is designed to make the audience laugh.
Comedian.
Comedian is the word we were looking for.
C-O-M-E-D-I-A-N.
C-O-M-E-D-I-A-N is the correct spelling. Well done. 5 points.
Six down.
A large semi-aquatic reptile similar to a crocodile with broader and shorter head native to the Americas and China.
Alligator.
Alligator is the word.
A-L-L-I-G-A-T-O-R.
And that is the correct spelling. Well done. All right, and now we're going to ask our audience for their help. One down. Audience, one down is a porous black solid consisting of an amorphous form of carbon contained as a residue when wood, bone or other organic matter is heated in the absence of air.
Charcoal.
Charcoal is the word we were looking for, and the spelling please.
C-H-A-R-C-O-A-L.
And that is the correct spelling. A round of applause. Thank you. Okay, now what is the other one?
Two down.
Two down. A highly contagious viral infection of the respiratory passages causing fever, severe aching, and often occurring in epidemics.
Influenza.
Influenza. Very well done. And the spelling, please.
I-N-F-L-U-E-N-Z-A.
And thank you. That is the correct spelling. Well done. Okay, so what's the other one? Four down? Okay, four down now. The quantity of mass per unit volume of a substance.
The answer I got is density.
And that is the correct word we were looking for. The spelling, please.
D-E-N-S-I-T-Y.
And that is the correct spelling. A round of applause. Thank you. Which one next, Jigme?
Seven down.
Seven down. An act of slaughtering an animal or person or surrendering a possession as an offering to a deity. Go ahead.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice, yes. The spelling, please.
SACRIFICE.
SACRIFICE is the correct spelling. Well done. Round of applause. Now, which is the other one?
9
Dishan?
across.
9 across. It's a list of ingredients, sometimes kept a secret, in which something is made.
The word required is formula.
Formula it is. Secret formula. Go ahead. The spelling.
FORMULA.
And that is well done. Thank you. Formula is the correct spelling also. So that's it, right? Audience, thank you very much for helping us solve this. Now to Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School. Can you please tell us what you have for us?
2 across.
2 across. A painting, drawing, photograph, or engraving of a person, especially depicting the face or the head or and the shoulders. Yes.
Portrait.
Portrait is the word we were looking for. Spelling, please.
PORTRAIT.
And that is the correct spelling. Well done. Portrait it is. What's the other one?
3 across.
3 across. A long stick with a cross piece at the top used as a support under the armpit by a lame person.
Crutch.
Crutch is the word we were looking for.
CRUTCH.
CRUTCH fits in perfectly. 5 points.
4 down.
4 down. A natural aptitude or skill.
Talent.
Talent it is.
TALENT.
TALENT is the correct spelling. Well done.
5 down.
An organ in the human or animal body which secretes particular substances for use in the body or for the discharge into the surrounding.
Liver.
Oh, I'm afraid that's incorrect. The word we were looking for is gland. GLAND. So go ahead with the other one.
6 down.
6 down. A bright green precious stone consisting of chromium-rich variety of beryl.
Emerald.
Emerald is the word we were looking for.
EMERALD. Emerald.
And that is the correct spelling of emerald. Well done. And then next one, please.
8 across.
8 across is a person who is trained to travel in a spacecraft.
Astronaut.
Astronaut is the word we were looking for.
ASTRONAUT.
And that is the correct spelling. 5 points. Go ahead.
9 down.
9 down. A tool, container, or other article, especially for household use.
Utensil.
Utensil is the word we were looking for.
UTENSIL. Utensil.
And that is the correct spelling of utensil. Well done. 5 points.
10 across.
Make something look more attractive by adding extra items like furniture or images like paintings to it.
Decorate.
Decorate is the word we were looking for.
DECORATE.
And that is the correct spelling. Well done. 5 points.
That's it.
Okay, which one are you most curious to find out with our audience help?
1 down.
A person who works at the switchboard of a telephone exchange.
Operator.
Operator is the word we were looking for, yes.
OPERATOR.
And that is well done. Correct spelling. Operator.
7 across.
7 across. Secretly listens into a conversation.
Eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop is the word we were looking for. And the spelling, please.
EAVESDROP.
EAVESDROP fits in perfectly. Well done. Thank you. We're now ready to begin our spell line, and our spell line board is behind us. So, Changzamtog Lower Secondary School, you go ahead first with the spell line, and your word for the spell line is hypnotic.
HYPNOTIC. Hypnotic.
And that is correct. Well done. You get a chance to mark the board. And Jigme goes for the middle. X, okay? Dezel and Dorji, are you ready? Your word is hysteric.
HYSTERIC.
Hysteric. Well done. You also get a chance to mark the board. All right, right at the corner here. Well done. Changzamtog Lower Secondary School, your word for the spell line now is juvenile. Juvenile is of, for, or relating to young people.
JUVENILE.
And that is the correct spelling of juvenile. JUVENILE. So now it's time for the block, okay? Your word is limerick. Limerick is a humorous, frequently bawdy verse of 3 long and 2 short lines rhyming ABBA, popularized by Edward Lear.
LIMERIC, limerick.
And that is the correct spelling of limerick. Well done. You get enough block. All right. So Changzamtog Lower Secondary School, now you have to go in for a block. Your word is paralytic.
PARALYTIC, paralytic.
And that is the correct spelling of paralytic. You get in a block. All right. Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School, you have to also go in for a block now. Your word is notoriety. Notoriety is a noun, the state of being famous or well known for some bad quality or deed.
NOTORIATY, notoriety.
Okay, that's the incorrect spelling. The spelling travels to you now.
NOTORIOTY, notoriety.
And that's the incorrect spelling as well. Notoriety is spelled with NOTORIETY, okay? Not ATY, but ETY. So notoriety, Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School got it wrong. You got it wrong as well. So the spelling stays here with a new spelling. Your spelling for the spell line now is premonition. Premonition is a noun, a strong feeling that something is about to happen, especially something unpleasant.
PREMUNISION, premonition.
That's incorrect. Spelling travels to you now.
PREMONITION.
And that is the correct spelling of premonition. Well done. And Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School gets in the block. Okay, so now premonition is a spelling that traveled to you, okay? So now your spelling is nectarine.
NECTARINE, nectarine.
And that is the correct spelling of nectarine. All right. Now, Dichin and Jigme, your spelling is nuisance.
NUISANCE.
S, what's that?
SANC.
And that is the correct spelling of nuisance. And you get in the block. Are you ready now, Dorji? And you go in for the block as well. Your word is palatial.
PALATIAL, palatial.
And that is the correct spelling of palatial. All right. And as you can see here now clearly, we have a stalemate, which means we go for a spell line tiebreaker, okay? Changzamtog, now for your tiebreaker, okay? Your word is extrication.
EXTRICATION.
And that is the correct spelling of extrication. Well done. Extrication was spelled correctly. Now, Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School, your word for the tiebreaker is tribulation.
TRIBULATION.
And that is the correct spelling of tribulation. So now, your second word for your tiebreaker, since both teams spelled it correctly, your word is ostensible.
EUSTENCIBLE.
Incorrect spelling. The 10 points come to you now. At the end of the word file round, we now have the scores for you. For the super crossword, Changzamtog Lower Secondary School scored 25 points and Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School scored 35 points. The spell line was taken by Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School. Adding up the scores from the first and the second round, we have Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School at 65 points and Changzamtog Lower Secondary School at 35 points. Now we are ready to begin the rapid fire round. Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School, you will start the rapid fire round. Your time will start as soon as I read out the first word. Procedure.
PRECUDRE.
Exhibition.
EXHIBITION.
Application.
APPLICATION.
Athlete.
ATHLETE.
Spiritual.
SPRITUAL.
Symphony.
SYMPHONY.
Retrace.
RETRACE.
Archery.
ARCHERY.
Controversial.
CONTREVERSAL.
Prosperous.
PROSPEROUS,
substantial,
SUBSTANTIAL,
crescent,
CRESCENT,
redundant,
REDUNDANT,
demolish,
DEMOLISH,
piston,
sorry,
piston,
PISTEN,
reflective,
REFLECTIVE,
tarnish,
TARNISH,
remedy,
REMEDY,
seasonal,
SEASONAL,
allergic,
ALLERGIC,
voyage,
VOYAGE,
adorable,
ADORABLE,
translation,
TRANSLATION,
repetition,
REPETITION,
depletion,
DEPLETION,
manuscript,
MANUSCRIPT,
spectrum,
SPECTRUM,
royalty,
ROYALTY,
publicity,
PUBLICITY,
conclusion,
CONCLUSION,
definite,
DEFENITE,
strategy,
STRAGETY,
evidence,
EVIDENCE,
dimension,
DIMENSION,
nutrition,
NUTRITION,
vitamin,
VITAMIN,
portfolio,
PORTFOLIO,
chorus,
CHORUS,
latitude,
LATITUDE,
rebellion,
REBELLION,
contradiction,
CONTRADICTION,
parliament,
PARLIAMENT,
composition,
COMPOSITION,
morality,
MORALITY,
apparatus,
APPARATS,
plantation,
PLANTATION,
stability,
STABILITY,
identity,
IDENTITY,
violation,
VIOLATION.
and time is up. Well done. So now the rapid fire round comes to you. Changzamtog Lower Secondary School. Are you ready for your rapid fire round? Okay. Your time will start as soon as I read out the word. Emptiness,
EMPTINESS,
modification,
MODIFICATION,
urgency,
URGENCY,
simplicity,
SIMPLICITY,
extinguish,
EXTINGUISH,
diesel,
GESIL.
elocution,
Pass.
constraint,
CONSTRANCT,
allegation,
ALLIGATION,
considerable,
CONSGIDERABLE,
executive,
EXECUTIVE,
withdrew,
WITHDREW,
external,
EXTERNAL,
deserve,
DESERVE,
private,
PRIVATE,
approve,
APROVE,
attractive,
ATTRACTIVE,
symbol,
SYMBOL,
response,
RESPONSE,
invader,
INVAGER,
condition,
CONGITION,
complexion,
COMPLEXION,
surrounding,
SURROUNGING,
planner,
PLANNER,
charming,
CHARMING,
suggestion,
SUGGESTION,
logical,
LOGICAL,
punctual,
PUNCTUAL,
escapade,
EXPATE,
prepare,
PREPARE,
vanish,
VANISH,
behavior,
BEHAVIOR,
terrible,
TERRIBLE,
supporter,
SUPPORTER,
obvious,
OBVIOUS,
welfare,
WELFARE,
expression,
EXPRESSION,
treasure,
TREASURE,
traditional,
TRAGITIONAL,
foster,
FOSTER.
and time up. At the end of the rapid fire round, we now have the scores for you. Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School spelled 44 words correctly, giving them 88 points. Changzamtog Lower Secondary School spelled 33 words correctly, giving them 66 points. And now for your final scores. We have Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School at 153 points and Changzamtog Lower Secondary School at 101 points. All right, so Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School, you're the winner of this episode of the semi-final rounds. And if you look at the leader scoreboard now, in the leader scoreboard, we have Dr. Topgill School and Druk School with 10 points each. And now we have Lungtenzampa Middle Secondary School with 5. And Changzamtog, unfortunately, has to leave with a 0 point, okay? And please don't be disheartened because you've come all the way to the semi-finals. And you've given every team that you have met a very good challenge. It's just the rapid fire round, okay? That means Druk School and Dr. Topgil School are the finalists on Super Spellers. So before we get a word from our teams here, we have a round which is coming up. It's called the Word of the Day.
SMARTPHONE. Smartphone. We had the simple fixed line telephone, then came the mobile phone to make phone calls while on the move, and now we have the smartphone, an advanced mobile phone that offers a wide range of applications, much like a mini computer in your hands. Besides making phone calls, smartphones can also be used as a media player, a camera, a GPS navigation device, and a web browser, and in many other ways as well. The Apple's iPhone is a typical example of a smartphone using touch screen for typing and to run applications.
We have another round which is called the Home Quiz. We have 4 words up on the screen now. One of the words is misspelled. Your job is now to find out which of the spelling is incorrect. The number and the correct spelling has to be sent to this address, super@bbs.bt, or to our Facebook page, which is Super Spellers. The Facebook page link is given below, so please do check us out. We'd like to take a look at the winner of last week's home quiz now. Now, our teams, thank you very much for coming along on the journey, the Super Spellers journey with us. Dr. Topgil School and Druk School are going into the final round. This is the end of the round for this season of Super Spellers for you. So a word in from Dichin now.
First of all, I really like to thank Super Spellers program for giving us an opportunity to have this experience. I learned a lot on my journey, and I also learned to accept wins and losses. I think my journey was full of learning and education, so I'm very happy about it. And I'd like to wish the finalists, both finalists, best of luck, and I appreciate them a lot because they're some of the best spellers ever I met.
Okay, all right, excellent. How about you, Jigme?
I extend my heartfelt wishes to my teachers for encouraging us and letting us participate here. That's all. Thank you.
All right, well said. Thank you, Jigme and Dichin. And now over to Zezel and Doji Chodin.
Coming here, I've learned a lot. I've gained more confidence, and I have learned to be more careful while doing anything in life. And instead of rushing through it, just take time to make sure you've done things correctly.
I would like to congratulate the finalists. I would like to thank my teachers for letting me participate in Super Spellers.
So a lot of appreciation and thanks goes out to the teachers, the schools, for making it possible for your teams to be here to compete on Super Spellers. I'd like to thank both teams here for taking the time, for taking the effort, for being so dedicated and for bringing in your best, okay, and fighting your way through Super Spellers. It's a competition, but more importantly, it's a learning experience for all of us. And we appreciate the time and effort you took. For our wonderful audience, for cheering us on, for helping us solve the crossword, we value your inputs. And for our teachers, for taking the time and effort to preparing your teams here, to bringing them here. So thank you so much for your effort as well. And for our wonderful audience at home, thank you for being with us on Super Spellers. I know this is the second last episode now because the next episode coming up is the grand finale. And with that, we also conclude the home quiz. You'll see Druk School and Dr. Topgil School competing to become the Super Spellers of Season 3. So do be sure to tune in then. It's going to be an exciting match. Thank you for being with us today, and thank you for watching Super Spellers.